What up, YouTube? JT's Reborn here, and I gotta make this quick because I'm late for the showing. But as you can tell, I'm in my theater parking lot getting ready to go see Detroit. As you can tell, I'm representing the Tigers jersey, representing West Side. Okay, that sounded really stupid, but I'm not gonna do that for the rest of the review. But anyways, don't know what to expect from this movie. It could be good, it could be bad. Kathryn Bigelow is kind of a hit or miss filmmaker for me. I know Hurt Locker won Best Picture, but I thought it was bad. I didn't like Weight of Water. I think she directed that one, right? Yeah, she did. And I like Point Break. Point Break's pretty great, cheesy, classic 90s movie. I am an FBI agent. So, yeah, could be good, could be bad. We'll see. Got no expectations, but yeah. Go see Detroit. What up, YouTube? JT's Reborn here, and I'm recording this on my phone via audio because it is like after 12 at night, and I'm really tired, and I look like shit. I just got done watching Detroit, and yeah, it was alright. It was not necessarily like a bad movie, not necessarily a great movie either. It was fine, you know? There's some good stuff in it. I feel like the movie is a bit too long, and there's just way too many characters. It's just, you're not going to remember anybody's name unless you kind of know the history. Like, I was just sitting there, I'm like, who are you again? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? And it just went on for way too long. There is some intense stuff here. I thought Will Poulter was really good as this, like, racist cop. Like, I mean, you just fucking just want to spit on the screen with him because he's just such a piece of shit. And the movie goes to show, like, just everything that just went wrong at this time period. You know, you had rioting all over the place. You had looters stealing from their own neighborhoods. You had, you know, awful police officers who were racist. I mean, and the good people just got screwed, you know. There was the good cops. There was just people trying to make a living in their own neighborhoods who didn't want anything to do with this, and they were getting robbed and stuff. It was just a shitty time. And then, yeah, this movie also has some, I guess, really dumb characters. Like I said, I know this is based on, like, historical events, but some of it's definitely dramatized, and I'm not sure what was really dramatized and what was, like, really there. So I'm just gonna go based on the movie, like, what was, like, a really stupid decision. So there's, like, these musicians or whatever, and by the way, if, like, there's, like, they go to this, one motel with these two girls, and then they go up to the one room, and then one of the characters there pulls out a gun. But it's not a real gun, it's a starter pistol. I'm like, oh, okay, ha ha ha. But this idiot decides, oh, he sees the National Guard and that over, like, downtown. He's like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna start some shit. And so he starts firing the gun off, and then everyone's like, sniper, sniper, and they're just shooting things all over the place, and he's laughing his ass off, and it's like, are you that fucking stupid? I mean, why would you do that? So I'm not sure if that was based on a real thing or if that's really what happened, but bottom line, you're just a fucking idiot if you do that. Yeah, and then you got the piece of shit cops who are just like, you know, just pieces of shit. It's like, oh, fucking kill you. Oh, shit, we gotta cover our asses. And then in the end, they kind of like, I guess, spoiler alert, they don't get found guilty. They get found not guilty, and then they just never return to active duty. If you like, singing, because, like, this movie almost was, you can almost classify this movie as a musical for how many times, like, the characters break out in song. I mean, there's a lot of singing in this movie, a lot more than I thought it was. So I'm like, oh, is Detroit a musical? Because, you know, they go to, like, the Fox Theater and that. This one guy really wants to perform, and then he just gets traumatized by these three cops and, like, this National Guard and, like, John Boyega, who's just trying to, like, get these people to survive. He's like, just do this, come on, man. I know it sucks, but you just gotta do these one things so you can survive. And basically, they all cover it up, and then, like, police question him, like, oh, I thought you said this. He's like, no, those cops are doing it. Like, oh, you're changing your testimony all of a sudden. It's just like, if you just told the truth, maybe, you know, those cops would have found out or something like that. But, yeah, it was an all-around, like, shitty time, I guess, in Detroit. So, yeah. In terms of performances, like I said, Will Poulter's really good as this, like, piece of shit cop, and, the main lead did good. I've never seen him in anything before. There's some other actors that are in there, like Anthony Mackie, who plays, you know, Falcon in the Avengers Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. And, yeah, I'm trying to think who else I saw in the movie. Jim from The Office is in there. That was kind of a surprise, like, where he pops up as the lawyer. There's a cool little, like, animated sequence at the beginning of the movie. But, yeah, I mean, this is a movie where I wouldn't go see it again in theaters. If it's on TV, I might check it again, but I felt like it could have been a lot better. I mean, I've seen better based around these type of movies. I mean, I mean, the movie's way too long, for one thing. I mean, there's too many characters, it's way too long. I think the movie, if you cut out about like 20 minutes of shit, then I think we'll be in better shape, but what are you gonna do? So, yeah, that's my quick little mini review on Detroit. How does it hold up? You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's nothing special. I wouldn't put this in my top 10 best. I wouldn't put it in my top 10 worst of the year. So, it's just alright. So, yeah, you may like it a lot, like some people do, and then you may just dislike it and just think, that was alright. But like I said, in my case, I thought it was just alright. It's a movie if it was on TV, I might check it out again years later to see if I really liked it. But yeah, not much else to say there. Go ahead and check it out if you want. I mean, this is subjective, it's film, so yeah, you may or may not like it, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll be sure to come back either next week for after the movie, or maybe I'll see another movie this weekend. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time on After the Movie.